Welcome back here to the Central Coast Sports and Recreation Complex in the heart of Tuggerah for the New South Wales Touch Football Junior Regionals 2023, the 16 boys division now. Second last match of the day, James Preston and David Stone to bring you all the action between the Hunter West Hornets and the Sydney Scorpions, who will get first use of the ball, and they touch it off here through Lowe. Lowe once more, now in an acting half and firing it from right to left. Pressure comes up there from the Hornets. And now Jeros and Berryman Duff out the back. Good ball there on that occasion, but the last pass just coming unstuck for them. And that will go well over the sideline. And it's a bit of a haphazard start here for the Scorpions, David Stone.
Yeah, a little bit of a mixed start, but a lot of body movement on that last play. So looking for a strike play on their tap-offs, but here we go. Once again, good flow here for the Hornets. There's a massive Newcastle contingent here that won the under-16s boys at State Cup. So definitely a team to watch, and they're definitely coming through the ranks here, the Newcastle City boys. Moving
very quickly there was Brandon Cox, but unable to get all the way through. Scorpions did enough to stop him. And now up steps Harry Lidbury, certainly a name that we've heard floating about the last few seasons. He's had a real good run of form, Lidbury. So now the Scorpions head towards their substitutions area and get those fresh players onto the field. Up over halfway now as they pick it up and have a little scoot themselves. Lovely pass out the back to a passive play there with Thompson acting as an option, but they converged on him very quickly.
Yeah, little number 9 there, Gore. I like the way how he plays the game for the Scorpions, and I think he's one to watch in this game, but also Berryman that we saw at the start of the game. He's definitely one to watch. He played 18s at State Cup, but he's dropped back to the 16s here at Regionals. So definitely one that's got the experience.
Stone now. Good pass from him, finding half an opening there for Mitchell French, but they closed it very quickly, and now that will be the last, and they won't have a strike dump to work with. So back to the 7, they'll play it from a static start. Out now for Stone. Stone trying to make something happen. All he's made happen, though, is the intercept, and off go the Scorpions, looking to put the sting in. Away he's running. It's Fodu Mawala, and the Northern Beaches boy is hanging 10, baby.
Yeah, Fodu Mawala, what clean set of heels. I'm still looking back. Old referee, he's bit the dust back here on the 10-metre line, and I've caught it. That's a good one. I know the man, so there'll be a little bit of ammo in the pocket for later on today. But yeah, he bit the dust. He couldn't keep up, but I'm still laughing at that one. But yeah, Fodu Mawala.
He also, he heard you, Stoney. He absolutely heard you. He's giving a little cheeky grin to the cameras here at Tuggerah. And now the Hornets have got a little bit of work to do here. So they find themselves behind early on in this one. So still plenty of time to go, of course, 25-minute matches. No halftime breaks, and the two sides changing direction when a try is scored. And that's absolutely spectacular play. Somehow they kept it alive. Basketball-style skills, catch and pass, pop back towards the middle, and then finishing with absolute aplomb. It's try time for the Hornets.
That could have been Carlson, I think. Just flicked the ball back inside there. Number 20 found the open side link, and they've hit back straight away. So 1-1 scoreline early in this game.
Noah Carlson, great start from him. We are all locked up, as you mentioned, as Jeros comes forward. Another one of these strong touch footballing families. Jeros is playing a little short pass here, now for Lowe. And off the foot comes Berryman Duff. What a pass that is from Berryman Duff, who tries to bury them into the turf. However, it has gone forward. Couldn't have been by much, though.
Yeah, very classy pass, but the put down was just as spectacular, but unfortunately the play was called back.
They've left it behind on this occasion. So now the Scorpions start this set with very good field position. Berryman Duff in an acting half provides here for Jeros. Slowing it down just a little here. Davies. Berryman Duff back to Davies once more. Plays it. Now Berryman Duff has a little crack at them. They'll get another set to work with, though. That's one penalty. 3, of course, will result in someone being sat down. So they restart the set here. Davies, Berryman Duff. Quick interchange of passing. He hits the deck as Berryman Duff steps off the left. Opens it back up towards Jeros. Jeros now off the right, threatening to link up back through the middle. Once more, though, the Hornets stand tall in defence. Jeros. Again, threatening. Berryman Duff with a little hop, skip, and then a floating pass toward the middle. But once again, they've read it beautifully there, the Hornets.
Yeah, good defence. No, they've got to call it a try, ball down.
Interesting. It's a very late call too.
Yeah, I think he may have waited on his sideline referee to call. Maybe the play wasn't onside there, the toucher, but he showed to go long there, Berryman, but hit the short hole, and they go over for a 2-1 scoreline to the Sydney Scorpions. Here we have the Hornets working the ball through here, through the middle, and that's the 28 with the ball in brain.
I was having a little look there, and I think Harry Lidbury was actually asked by the referee, did you make the touch? And he shook the head, so it was a little bit of a delay on it, but Lidbury, good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, good sportsmanship, and that's what touch football is all about. We hear of the phantoms and that throughout the tournament, but it's all on trust and honesty. That's good honesty there by the young man.
So now the Hornets again with good field position, and just trying to work a way through there with Brain. Trying to go for a big Brain move and open up a passage. McKenzie once more operating down that short side. The wind picking up here at Tuggerah. Got rain and thunderstorms forecast, and they were meant to be here quite a time ago, but holding off for now, which is great to see as that ball goes to ground. But whenever you feel that cold air start blowing, there's a little bit of concern in the air along with the chill.
A little bit of a worry. We were told around 4 o'clock we were supposed to be hit with a bit of rain. It was originally forecasted earlier, but let's hope we want another 24 hours out of no rain and get some good touch football here in the Tuggerah Stadium.
Absolutely the case as the Scorpions come up towards halfway now and played quickly through Saxon Gore. Gore now hopping in at acting half. In fact, he's left it behind, so that's going to stop the momentum for just a moment. Throwing it back on the inside, trying to work for an extra set, but there was no way that was ever played out there from McKenzie. So an easy turnover here in favour of the Hornets, but they still find themselves down by 1. Scorpions leading 2-1 here at Tuggerah. Hitting that one at pace and then evading a couple of touches there. Good run from Lidbury, who's had a really good start to this match.
Yeah, it was a good run. He just needed to get that ball down so the flow on the back end of it would have got really good momentum. But here we go, the Hornets.
Cox, an option at first receiver, gets it now, and he's caught just on that 7-metre mark. It is the last play, so that is the turnover. Gore comes forward now for the Scorpions.
Good defensive pressure.
Fling a pass out here with that up and in pressure, trying to jam them in up against the sideline as they work with the subset. Now the straight drive comes from Berryman Duff. That one a real 50-50. I thought Berryman Duff may be a little unlucky there.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that call, actually. I didn't think he had full control of that ball, but then ones can go 50-50 either way, and it went to the Hornets side this time. Normally they do even themselves out throughout the game.
Carlson out of acting half now, and Harris on the follow-up. He'll play it around about 9 metres away from the try line. As Stone once more threatens through the middle. Stone with the world's biggest dummy. Looks like a windmill by the time he's through with it.
Yeah, I thought he could have hit that inside player. The 10 was on the sweep in, I think, winter it was on the sweep, and yeah, it could have been on the open, but Stone decided to hold the ball. Good name, that. Just quietly. Last name, Stone. Not sure whether it's a relative. I don't think it is.
I think you got rocks in your head if you think Stone's a good name. Up over halfway they come now with the little dummy. That's no disrespect to Jai Stone out there, purely to David Stone.
Could be his diamonds, mate. Rocks and diamonds.
Oh, there we go. Very nice. See what I inspire out of you and Gab.
They pulled the play back here. Not too sure what happened there, but referee looks like he's
focus
cramping.
On the game, David Stone.
The referee's had a long day over there. He's cramping up. We've had a couple of little interesting incidents with the referees.
Jeros makes the touch here, though, for the Hornets as they work it away toward their own interchange area. Fresh players back onto the pitch once more. Brain is out there with ball in hand. He plays it now. Last play for that matter. Stone's cut out, and they look to throw it over the top there with Bishop, but Bishop just couldn't find the support on that occasion of Carlson. So the Scorpions now working away themselves. Jeros, an option through the middle. Instead, they go wider still and a quick play the ball. Now Jeros on the follow-up. Good meters here. 2 plays in. And now on the third, they're up into enemy territory. Just going behind the run there of Gore, who's still an option. He now hops in at acting half. They'll play short here through Poley, Gore, picking it up. Berryman Duff threatening now. He's certainly stepped in the passing lane, and that will be another set to work with.
Yeah, he's up in the lane there, but the long ball was on there for Berryman. I thought he was going to rip it, but this is just to play the ball there. So this will be here for Gore. This is his little pet plays here. Nice
Gore again having a crack, switched the hand with the ball carrying arm mid-flight and then slams it down. Great play from Saxon Gore, 3-1.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay on that one. I reckon the toucher was on, but Mr. Referee said play through, but yeah, Gore there, he's dangerous in that 7-metre line. You want to get out past the 7 metres and try and make him on the 8 so he's not in his comfortable zone.
Saxon Gore showing great skills there too.
Ball was down probably first, I think. Yeah, so good call by the referee in the end.
Now the Hornets can attack. Nearly another intercept here for the Scorpions. And yes, it would have indeed been the same man, Fodu Moala, once again. And we already know that he can certainly go the distance. Now roll the ball here. Attacking inside the 7. How about the footwork there from Brandon Cox, who really made them look silly there. Turned them like a corkscrew, and all of a sudden it opened up.
Yeah, that was nice there by Cox. Just an open side quickie and just a step back. Just got Gore chasing out hard. Beat him on the step back and the inside defence couldn't cover it. Yeah, there. Nice hit back there by the Hornets. 3-2.
Still very much game on here as we approach that halfway point in the match. Of course, no actual half-time though. 25-minute matches and the two sides changing ends when a try is scored. Scorpions with the ball at the moment and still with the lead. Stan Clark caught here midway through the count. Clark once more coming up slowly but surely. Still an option here. Stan Clark pops a little pass back towards the open side, and I think they've ruled that one to have gone forward.
Yeah, much better defence there by the Hornets boys, by French. Also the winger in 21 at Harris.
Great ball here, and now they are away again. Sorry, Stoney, but off they run up over halfway. And good meters off the back of it too for Bishop. They keep chiming in here through Brain. So they've really turned defence into attack quite quickly. McKenzie, last play now. Brain's an option, they cut him out. Beautiful read from out wide. They shut it down very quickly.
Yeah, good defensive read there, but I like that platform off the back end of their rucking for the Hornets. I'm not sure who it is out there in the far link, but coming right to left, I think it could be Simpson out of half, but that right to left pass, it could be lethal as long as these players keep running holes for him.
So up towards halfway now is Berryman Duff. As he does so well, straightens the attack here and picks up plenty of extra meters. Good flow about the set now here for the Scorpions as we come into the last. Jeros is an option still. They go all the way through. Here is Jeros linking up. How about the lead-up play, though, from Taj Thompson?
Yeah, Taj Thompson. The open side defence there for the Hornets just released, and it was a man on defence created, and Thompson was just too quick for his man, and away he goes and found the open player in Jeros. But Thompson, yeah, lightning speed through that centre. I dare say they won't go man on against him again.
A lot of very pacey players roving about here for the Scorpions. Jeros, of course, we've also seen Fodu Moala going the distance himself, and Thompson now also chiming in. Then you think about the fleet-footed, very skillful Berryman Duff. It's a real dangerous side, but the Hornets, plenty of good customers in there too. It's a very, very competitive age group, this 16 boys.
Yeah, it is to be honest, and any one of 5 or 6 sides could win this tournament. So these round games, you can't win them, but it's important to stay within the competition and within touch and range of the semis. Like, you could be a really classy side, but you lose 1 or 2 games and you could be out of the top 5 or top 4 very quickly.
Gore, and now Fodu Moala linking up. Fodu Moala picks it up again here on the last with a strike dump. Good footwork, pops a little pass at the death. I think they're going to say it's 4 though, yes. Again, not far off on that occasion though, and it didn't have to travel too far either, that ball.
No, it didn't. He probably would have been, off that platform, would have been better off playing back open side towards his own box. And that way, if they did turn the ball over, at least the ball's over on the far side from the Hornets box.
So Winter now in at acting half, picks it up and runs at Gore. Winter with a very long ball. That one's still fine for mine. They pop it back on the inside. A lovely ball. And then arriving there is Mitchell French. And I'll tell you what, that is tastier than French fries. That's gorgeous.
Oh, you're trying to find a McDonald's sponsor here.
Maybe
James.
I am. Maybe I am.
Yes, French finishes it off, but well done there by the winger. I'm not sure who it was. I didn't quite catch the name, but the winger with the nice tap back play, and French finishes it off.
So good little hit back there from the Hunter Western Hornets. They reduced the deficit 4-3. Scorpions still in the lead, and now their big gun, Berryman Duff, who is such a difficult customer to control, is out there. Here he is, Berryman Duff now popping a little pass on the inside. Very well read, though, in the end from Nate Simpson. He turns them back now to the 7. Still plays up their sleeves here, though, the Scorpions. Bobbing around there is Clark. Clark drops it down. Berryman fires a pass. It was a tough one to take because it was absolutely shot out of a cannon, but he did pick the right pass.
He did pick the right player. He was open, just couldn't control it. But good defence there by the Hornets. They're holding strong. Here's Brain driving the ball forward. Oh, play on.
I think that's knock on both ways potentially, which means they'll say that's fine to play on because the first error coming from the Hunter Western Hornets. And now Berryman Duff hops in at acting half, so more pressure mounting on the Hornets here. Clark picks it up, goes here for Spooner. Spooner looking to carve them apart like a knife. He's not quite a knife, he's pretty close in the draw though. So Spooner once more with it, pops it to the middle. Clark, now the wrap around, and there was a little extra attention there in the play the ball, so there's another penalty.
Yeah, that could hurt the Hornets here, giving them repeat sets. They got Berryman on here, one of their strike weapons from the Scorps. He'll construct a play here just to see what they can conjure up.
Berryman Duff plays it. Oh, there's the second penalty, so they've got to be very careful now. One more, and they'll play with a man down for a little bit of time. Berryman Duff fires it off here for Stan Clark. Expect a little bit of patience in the approach here from the Scorps. Clark went for a crack himself. That's not bad, though. That'll still keep asking questions of the defence. Clark slows it down. Berryman Duff sweeping around, pops or feigns to pop, and then they play it very quickly. There was no touch. Good work, though, from the Hornets. They stretched out the arms and then removed them very quickly, and Clark was trying to get the quick play the ball.
Yeah, they just held off there. They didn't affect the touch. You're allowed to hover over the top of them because they are inside the 7 metres. Didn't affect the touch, and it was a nice changeover because I really thought Hornets were in a bit of trouble there, so well done to the defensive group that was on then. Here's the referee. He's just called a halt to play. I'm not too sure why.
It's called out Berryman Duff, who I believe is acting as the captain here. I don't think it's him specifically because the touch came in from Clark.
I'm not too sure what that was about. Maybe a bit forceful. We have had a couple of guys pushed over or fallen over, whichever way you like to take it. Whether he was just warning the team on that.
Now shifting away is Winter. Back through the middle, once more they come. French, already a try scorer in this match, all losing the footing, and they're nearly getting to the try line off the back of it. It was a step so sharp that it cut up the grass.
Yeah, it looked a little bit awkward, that. Seems okay. I thought he looked a little bit ginger, but a counties play here.
Once more, Harris. And now they release here, but for the opposition, Berryman Duff snapped it out of midair, and Clark now promotes the footy for the Scorpions, so they don't really have to contend with too much, given the ball's being given away from the Hornets. And up over halfway come the Scorpions. Fresh men onto the pitch. Jeros is out there now, so too is Lowe. They pick it up and attack at pace. Jeros tries to promote the ball, and that's a good call for mine from the referee. He was already in the line, and Jeros passed it specifically into him.
Yeah, and once again, you can see out of half, Thompson He's flying out of half, looking for the open play, but the Hornets did shut down that time on him. They weren't going man on because he showed some leg speed before. Here we go. Can they get themselves drawn in this game with Brain with the ball?
Brain coming forth now, and they rifle a pass out. Now, I think they may have done enough to just collect the ankle there as he was coming through. They're certainly claiming the touch, and yes, there it is.
Yeah, good touch there by the winger.
Mackenzie floating a pass here to Brain, who plays it quickly on the last. Now they'll go back the same way. Unfortunately, the same result, which is namely no try. So it fell short of Carlson. The turnover comes. We've only got about 5 minutes left here, Stoney.
Yeah, not long to go. I'd like to see the old tap-back play again by the Hornets. They've caught the Scorpions out a couple of times on it, and you can see the link. Once that long ball's released, the link is a little bit lazy to cover that tap-back play. So definitely something that the Hornets boys need to look at that very shortly.
Now they put the foot down and try and get them back pedaling. However, the only thing that's happened is giving back possession to the Hornets. Unfortunately, that pass not quite sticking. So a good place to receive possession. That's an even better one, though. Saxon Gore is off for the prize. Saxon snaps it up, scores the try. And I'll tell you what, that might be enough to do it here for the Scorpions.
He come out of nowhere. I didn't even see where he come from. And, yeah, just a little man in the right space at the right time. And away he goes. Opens up a little healthy 2-point lead, 5-3 to the Sydney Scorpions.
Yeah, wonderful play from Saxon Gore, just stepping up into the line, taking it, and he was off for all money. So now the Hunter Western Hornets have got plenty of work to do. They haven't got a great deal of time to do it. They trail by 2 tries with about 3.5 on the clock here. They do have ball in hand, though, in good field position. They'll now work it from left to right. White drops it off against the grain. They step off the left foot. Gore steps up to make the touch, though. Back to the 7 they come. Floating it here for Cox. Cox slows it down. Now McDonald. They'll get a penalty here. They won't mind that too much, the Hornets. And, of course, they can't keep just simply offering the penalties. Eventually someone will be sat down if they opt for that particular option.
Yeah, they're just going to be mindful of the clock as well here, the Hornets kids.
Cox, quick hands, trying to get it away. Gore comes across with the touch. He doesn't make it, though.
Down.
Beautiful play from Carlson, who manages to evade the efforts there of Saxon Gore. And game on, David Stone. We've got just enough time for a grandstand finish.
Yeah, I reckon they'll get one more set, the Hornets kids. Can they hold them out here? But good call there by the referees. I thought the ball down was first as well. And here we go, grandstand finish. Can we get it?
So inside 3 to go. Round about 2.5 approximately. Of course, we don't have the official timepiece. Only the admin staff have that. So what you're seeing on your screen, merely a guide. But the Scorpions have ball in hand and have a slender lead. They'll be looking to extend it to put this one beyond doubt. Berryman Duff off the left, then the right. Produces a short pass. Berryman Duff again. Oh, that's interesting. He's burrowed for the turf like an earthworm.
Yeah, he just tripped over there, the 25. I don't have him on our list. No, sorry, I do in Davies. Oh, what have we got here?
I think it's a forceful touch that's knocked Geordie Harris into the sidelines here. And it's silly stuff from the Scorpions because they don't need to give them free plays and free metres upfield, but that's exactly what they've done. Brain now picks up easy metres. So on play, I believe play 1, they haven't got too far to go at all, so they'll get plenty of opportunities close to the line. This is number 2, and now they'll get half a set from that 7-metre attacking spot. They pop it back to the middle.
That's silly.
Yeah, and they've just tried to push the pass there. For a moment, I thought potentially might be another penalty for making contact before the ball arrived.
Yeah, the boys, they need to play their set out there, the Hornets. They still had a couple of touches up their sleeve, I believe, but they had the right man out there in the 24, running from a right to left in Simpson. I like his right to left pass, but definitely something they need to be patient with. And here we go, the Scorpions working out of their own half again.
Fodu Moala up over halfway, and the Hornets are probably going to get one set left. They might not see the entire complement of the touches. Now, surely that's gone forward.
Here's Thompson out of half again.
Thompson scheming. Thompson linking up. They try and float the pass, and Fodu Moala leaves it behind. So here we go. It's now or never here for the Hunter Western Hornets. They trail by 1. They'll probably get 3 or 4 plays. I'm not sure they'll have enough time for the entire set, so they've got to be expansive with it. The dummy comes in, but a really important touch ends up being made there from Mitchell.
They've got to go forward here. I'd like to see a 4-on-3 platform with the winger tapping the ball back on this play.
Cox is out there once more. He's been good for them. He's in the one. They'll look to him.
Ooh.
For a moment there, I thought we were going to see another set ruled in favour of the Hornets. Instead, this will now be the last play.
Tap
they
back.
go long. What a pass that is! Oh, goodness me! What a ball! Noah Carlson. He ends up on the arc and he saves it for them and the Animals.
And there's a hooner in the background. We're calling for it. The big cutout ball. And wow. Who was that young man that threw that pass?
What a pass it was. It was an absolute ripper.
Clutch play.
Clutch play indeed. Carlson is the benefactor of it. We end up at 5-all. If we just take a quick little look here, I think it may well be Cox who throws it in the end. In fact, no, it's directly out of acting half from Toby McDonald. What a ball it was. 5-all. What a game, David Stone.
Yeah, what a finish to the game, and probably well deserved from both teams. The Scorpions had the momentum in the early parts of that game, but Hornets, they just stuck in the game, stuck in the grind, and they ground their way back into that game. And what a finish on the hooter. Clutch play there by McDonald to finish the ball in the corner, and Hornets come away with a draw.
Tremendous stuff. 5-all at full time between the Scorpions and the Hunter Western Hornets. One final game for you on day one here of what is a terrific tournament, the Junior Regionals for 2023. It'll be up for you in just a few moments' time. The Hunter Western Hornets taking on the West Southwest Suns in the 16 girls division.